Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Shank's Ranks. So I have a new review for you here today. I have Scream 6, courtesy of Turbine. This is their number 10 on their 3D Blu-ray list. And yeah, let's get into some tech specs real quick. So first of all, the movie was released in 2023. It was rated R. It has a runtime of 2 hours and 2 minutes. For the surround sound, we have a crisp Dolby Atmos track. And then for the aspect ratio, we have 2:39 widescreen. So yes, you will have black bars on the top and bottom. Now as for the reviews, we have IGN giving it a 9 out of 10 rating, we have IMDb with a 6.4 out of 10, and Rotten Tomatoes with a 77%. Me personally, I felt like these reviews were a little too generous. I didn't particularly like the movie. I saw the original movie way back in the day when VHS was still a thing. I still remember renting it from Blockbuster Video. And I haven't seen the subsequent films after that. I knew that they made a Scream 2 and 3, did not know that there was a 4, 5, and 6. I didn't realize that until I saw this on Turbine's website, and I was like, seriously? They turned this into a huge franchise? I never thought the first one was that great, and I didn't realize that many people liked it. So after watching it, I thought that the plot was dumb. I thought the writing was terrible, the acting was terrible, didn't necessarily like the picture quality either, but yeah, I don't know, apparently a lot of people liked it, but you're not here to hear about what I thought about the movie, you want to know about the 3D, right? So let's get into that. So starting with chapter 1, there's this young woman who's at a restaurant/bar area, meeting with a date from some sort of dating app probably, and in this scene there are about 5 different layers of depth, showing people on the left and right of the screen kind of popping up like pop-up book characters, while the center of the screen, the center of the scene just pushes inward, and this has some pretty awesome 3-dimensional depth. From the get-go I was impressed, and I was thinking, okay, if the rest of the movie is like this is going to be good. Unfortunately it wasn't. I could probably count on one hand how many scenes there were that were like this. Any scene where there is a hallway, where the camera's looking down a hallway, or a corridor, or an alley, or something like that, it will have pretty decent depth, but throughout the rest of the movie, it felt pretty much flat. There were several times when I took off my glasses, and I swear I was staring at a 2D image. And as far as pop-outs go, there was one scene in particular that stood out where the main characters, Sam and Tara, are fleeing from Ghostface. They go into this convenience store, and there's a scene where Ghostface steals the shotgun from the store owner, and he's pointing it downrange at this dude's face, and it comes out of the screen, not into the middle of your living room, but maybe about like a foot out of your TV screen, which was cool, but it literally only lasted about a second, and that is literally the only pop-out effect in the movie. And after that, it's just missed opportunity after missed opportunity. There's a couple scenes that I can remember now where there's this news reporter chick who is in her apartment and she's holding up a handgun, and this could have been a great opportunity for a pop-out effect, but the whole scene just felt flat. And then at the end of the movie, when the main character Sam is holding up a pistol to one of the killers, you know, it flashes to this scene a few times, and it lingers, so, you know, that whole time could have been a great opportunity for a pretty decent pop-out effect as well. But again, the scene just felt really flat. One more notable scene that I can mention that has some pretty good depth is when the young adults are trying to flee Ghostface from their apartment, and their neighbor across the way takes a ladder and puts it out of his window and makes kind of a bridge and tells them, you know, cross over the alley into my apartment. So the camera is looking down on the characters as they're crossing this ladder, and it stretches downward into the alley, and there's some pretty good 3-dimensional depth right there. But yeah, sadly most of the movie felt flat. As far as the picture quality goes, I'm going to give this one 3.5 out of 5 stars. It wasn't as sharp as I would like it to be. It seemed like there were a lot of scenes where everybody's faces and objects around them just seemed very, very soft. The picture quality seemed very muddy. You know, it didn't affect the 3D that much because there really wasn't much 3D to begin with, but I was hoping at least I would have a really sharp looking picture, but it just seemed really, really watered down. As far as the depth goes, I'm giving this 2.5 out of 5 stars. I almost gave it 3 stars, but, you know, due to it being so inconsistent throughout the entire movie, I just felt like it wasn't worth a 3-star rating. For the pop-out effects, I'm giving this 1 out of 5 stars, obviously, for that one pop-out effect that we had. Ultimately, guys, I'm putting this one in C tier. It is definitely not on my favorite 3D Blu-ray list. Do I think it's worth buying off Turbine? Well, if you're an avid 3D collector and you have the money and you want to support the format, you want to support Turbine so that they continue releasing 3D Blu-rays, and I know that they will release some really, really good ones in the future, then, yeah, I'd say buy it. But if you're somebody that, needs to choose wisely, doesn't have a lot of cash, and would rather just pick the creme of the crop, so to speak, I would go with Friday the 13th Part 3. As I said in the past, you can buy these individually from Turbine, or they also come in bundle packs of 3. If you do get the bundle pack of 3, it comes with this one, Friday the 13th Part 3, which I said in a previous video was S tier rating, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. And if you do buy that, there is a discount buying it as a little combo set. But yeah, that's all I have for this one, folks. Look forward to seeing you again. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing, and have a wonderful day.